morning, everyone. I thought I would come on this morning and make some banana bread. And did you know you can make banana bread and probably several other types of breads and cookies using a cake mix? Now, my favorite kind of cake mix is Duncan Hines. I feel like years and years ago, I took a cake class and they said that this is the best one if you're going to use a cake mix. So tell me if y'all agree on the Duncan Hines. Tell me in the comments, is Duncan Hines your favorite? And also, if y'all will sprinkle or share this video, we will give away a $25 Amazon gift card. So we're gonna get started. We're gonna make the cake mix banana bread. You can actually, I think Alice is gonna pop on in a minute and give you the link to the website. It's actually on our website as a blog post. But it is also in our 5-ingredient box. If y'all do not know, we have a 5-ingredient or less box. She's gonna link to that too. You can go to shop.passionatepennypincher.com, click on menu planning and find that there. So we're gonna get started. Here we go. So I've got my cake mix and I'm using a yellow cake mix. I think you could use butter pecan, white, whatever you want. I'm making a mess opening it up. Here we go. 1 cake mix. Now, I have gross bananas that have been in the freezer that I've just switched up in here. It calls for 4. I only had 3, so we're going with it. And I've got some cinnamon. I'm gonna actually add that now. It's 2 tablespoons of cinnamon. Denise said gluten-free recipe box would be amazing. Denise, we may or may not be working on something. So just saying, be watching your email. Make sure you're signed up for the email. 2 tablespoons of cinnamon. And I'm just gonna mix this together. This sounds like a lot of cinnamon, but I promise y'all, it is right. I've been making this for years and years and years for my family, and we love it. You can put this in a loaf pan or a bundt pan. Today I'm gonna do it in a loaf pan. I think it's pretty in a bundt pan because then you can go ahead and slice it, and you know how bundt pans are shaped. They're a prettier slice, but my bundt pan is way up in the top of one of my cabinets and I was too lazy to get it down. Okay, so to that, we are going to add our mushed up bananas. Calls for 4. Like I said, I'm using 3. And another thing I love about this, y'all, I'm so sorry, my allergies. I tried all my tricks before I came on to get my allergies to settle down. But it is springtime here in Alabama. Okay, what was I saying? I have no idea. Totally lost my train of thought. But anyway, I'm adding these ripe bananas. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. Is one thing that I really do appreciate about this recipe is you stir everything by hand. So you don't have to drag out a mixer, your KitchenAid or a hand mixer or anything. And then we're gonna need a 1/2 cup of oil. Now, I would have actually preferred to use applesauce because applesauce does work great in this, but I didn't have any. So we're gonna go with the full fat version here. 1/2 cup of oil. Now, if you want to be fancy, the recipe does say to mix your bananas and your oil together in another bowl, but I did not want to mess up another bowl. And I've done this a million times and this works fine. So I'm gonna mix that together. And now we're gonna add 1 egg and 1 egg white. I've also read in the reviews that people have used 2 whole eggs and that works fine. So if you don't want to waste your yolk, I think you'd be fine to use 2 whole eggs. So in fact, we may do that today. So I've got 1 egg. I don't know if y'all can see. Woo! There we go. We may be using 2 whole eggs because if I crack it like that, I'm definitely not gonna be able to do. Y'all, that is so weird. These are in the same carton. Look how much bigger that one is and different color. So I actually am, I think because this egg is so small, I think I am gonna use 2 eggs. And I'm cracking them terribly. So But the recipe is 1 egg, 1 egg white. Just so you know, but I think this is going to be completely fine. So all we do is stir this around. Now at this point, you can bake it like this, or you can add nuts. We love nuts, so we are definitely going to add the nuts after I get it all mixed up. Rhonda says, so funny, I was planning to make this today because I have several ripe bananas I need to use. Thank you. Yay, you're welcome. Well, y'all, I'm doing live for Shannon today because our deal team is with Lori meeting and having all kinds of fun. And I thought, you know what? This way, they don't have to stress about Facebook Live because I'm home and I had everything. Another thing I love about this recipe is I always have everything to make it. So the recipe calls for 1 cup of pecans or walnuts or whatever. So chopped. I'm gonna add those. We do love pecans. I'm not gonna lie. And Kroger has, I don't know if I've just not ever seen them, but new to me, they have some pecans that are already roasted and salted, and I have been using those in recipes lately. Oh my goodness. But the bad thing about that is I really want to snack on them and I get carried away. So I'm going to spray my loaf pan. You can butter it and flour it, but I'm using, of course, this handy dandy Baker's Joy. Kind of went a little crazy with that. Let me wipe this down. Alrighty, so we're gonna put that in. I've got my oven preheated. It's not quite ready yet, but y'all see how fast this is, and I'm over here just chit-chatting away to y'all. So I think that Alice has put the recipe in the comments and pinned it up there. Thank you so much for being on this morning, Alice. Y'all, Alice is, we've known each other for a long time. She and my son actually roomed together at Auburn. So y'all give me a War Eagle if y'all are Auburn fans, or give me a Roll Tide if you're an Alabama fan. We really aren't particular over here, even though our money did go to Auburn. Alrighty, so there you go. Cake mix banana bread. Like I said, you can grab the recipe for free off of our website, or if you happen to have the 5 ingredient or less box, it is in there. It's in week 4. Let's see if y'all can see this. And it is, if y'all aren't familiar with our 5 ingredient box, they're 5 ingredients or less with a few staples. So 12 weeks, y'all. Great reviews. Y'all definitely want to check them out if you do not know about them. We are going to bake this for, let me tell y'all, so y'all can make it, about 55 minutes at 350, or until your top is golden and a toothpick comes out clean. And then you're going to put it on like a wire cookie sheet or something and let it cool for about 10 minutes before you turn it out. And it should turn out perfect. Michelle says she adds raisins too. Yum. I never thought about adding raisins to that. So anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this tutorial on making cake mix banana bread. You want to make some, you probably have everything in your pantry to make it. Y'all have a wonderful day, and I will see y'all on Thursday. Bye.